If you're buying a gift for someone taking their first cruise, in this video, I'm gonna share 16 things that they don't even know they need yet, and be ready for when they come back for all the thank yous you're gonna get. I've organized these into 3 price tiers: under $20, from $20 to $50, and I'm even including a couple splurge items. Every single item solves a first-timer's problem, and I'm going to show you exactly what to buy and why it matters. And here's a quick note. If you're like me, you're going to want to buy these right away. So I've got them pinned in the comments, I have them in the description below, and I'm going to have QR codes next to each item as we're going through. Let's start with item number 1. Item number 1 is luggage tags. These are the luggage tags you're gonna put on your luggage when you go to the airport, and they come in a set of 4 for $9.99. They come in lots of different colors. I picked this one because my niece loves yellow, and I'm gifting this to her in her stocking this year. What's the problem? What's the mistake people make? They don't use luggage tags. They get the tags from the airport, or they don't put on a tag at all. Why a colorful luggage tag? When it's going through and there's 12 bags that look just like yours, you're gonna be able to spot it quickly. The other thing, this nice leather strap is gonna keep it on your bag right where it belongs. Item number 2, let's find it. Item number 2 is cruise luggage tags. These protect your luggage tags that get your luggage from the porter when you drop off your luggage up to your stateroom. You don't wanna put these on when you put these on. These are for the airport to get your luggage at the airport and make it easy to find. This is normally how you would do it. You would just staple it. Well, you can see problems with that. Paper rips. Also, if it's raining outside, it's not protected. So by putting it in a plastic sleeve, it's protected for when you drop off your luggage with your porter. Item number 3. Item number 3 is poopery. What is poopery? Shared bathroom equals shared appreciation for this product. Remember, you're in a small cabin with 2 to 4 people using the bathroom. You gotta do it all. So you spray a little bit of this in the toilet, it traps the odors, and there's no worries, there's no problem. Item number 4, what is it? Downy wrinkle release. Why do you want Downy wrinkle release? First timers may not know you're not allowed to bring an iron or a steamer on board the cruise. So they jam their clothes in the bottom of their bag and it comes out like a trash compactor. All they have to do is spray, smooth with their hands, and their wrinkles will disappear in minutes. No iron needed. Item number 5 is waterproof phone pouches. These are good whether you're going to a warm weather cruise like the Caribbean and you want to be able to take this out when you go swimming and snorkeling. You'll be able to put it around your neck and you can take pictures with it. You can do touchscreen through it. So that's very helpful. Personally, I use it when I go to Alaska because it rains a lot in Alaska. And the last thing I want to do is ruin my phone when I can pay $12 to protect it. Item number 6. Item number 6 is nylon crossbodies. These are lightweight and they hold an amazing amount of stuff. Why are these good? What do first timers do? They get to the cruise port where you gotta have your passport out a million times. They're digging through a big bag. No, this is exactly what you want. Something small, something easy that you can carry when you're on the cruise or you're out at the ports. You can find everything and it's close to your body. And it's not a big, huge tote that's screaming tourist. Item number 7 is the Cube-tastic toiletry bag. I used to have a heavier, bigger one. So when I first started cruising, I watched videos like this and they recommended this larger kind of quilted one. I didn't like it because it takes up so much space in your luggage, and you know, your space in your luggage is at a premium as well. This is nice though because you can hang it. The space in the cabin's limited. Your first timers may not know, especially in that bathroom. This is a way to keep everything in one place so you're not having it on the counter where it's falling into the sink or falling on the floor. Item number 8 is going to help with the problem of cabins are small and they can turn into chaos quickly if you're not careful. So what is your number 1 organizational tool? Magnet hooks. Why? The walls in the cabin are metal. So first timers may not realize that. So you think about a small closet, swimsuits all around. What are you gonna do with them? Just put that on the wall and you can put your swimsuit on it. I put a towel on the floor if I do that. When we were in Alaska last time, we got soaked. We had jeans hanging, jackets hanging, all on the wall using magnet hooks. This is a good one. Item number 9. I have 2 options. 2 portable fans. We'll talk about why, which one from there. So this one, the E-Fluky. This one has a couple different settings. It's USB powered and it's nice to set on the nightstand next to your bed, especially if an inside cabin, the air doesn't circulate that well. And so this will keep the air circulating whether it's hot or cold. And another nice thing about it is that it does have a nice sound. So it's kind of a white noise. If you want to drown out the sound of people walking up and down the halls. And it even does have a little nightlight to get you to the bathroom. Option 1 for fan is for your cabin. Option 2 is for on the go. So this is small enough, you can put it in that crossbody and bring it with you on the go. So embarkation day, when you're in port, you just whip this out, even at the airport. If you're getting hot on the plane, it has 2 speeds, so it's super nice. The other thing that's great about it is it has charger port. So if you're running out of juice, you could use this to charge your phone. And then the other thing is that it actually has a small flashlight, if I can find it. Here you go. So what's your bottom line on fans? If you want to stay under $20, this one would be more for the person who would want the circulation in their cabin, and this is more when they're out on the go. So think about where their destination is. If they're going to a warmer climate, you might want to give them this so that they can have it when they're out and about. If you're in Alaska, they might like this one. Or if you want to go a little bit over, both of these together are $34. Speaking of prices, all the prices I've been listing here, those are the full price. And you know, Amazon, it's pretty rare that you're paying a full price. So you'll probably get these items a little bit less. Talking specifically about these fans, these are both charged with your USB or USB cords. You cannot put those, they must not go in your checked luggage. These have to go in your carry-ons, both on the airplane and when you go on the ship. Items 1 through 9 were all under $20 or less. Now we're gonna go to items that are $20 to $50. Remember, when you go to Amazon, you're gonna find lots of these prices are less than what I'm gonna be listing. But let's start with number 10. Number 10 is what I would get for sure, above all else. And that is this super fast charging station. You can charge 6 things at one time, and I always have 6 things going. And you know, this is not just good for the cruise, this is good for home too. I use this by my bed every night. So why? What's surprising to those first-time cruisers? They don't realize there is just one plug a lot of times in the whole cabin, and it's not next to the bed. So having this 5-foot cord, sometimes it'll help you get to the bed, sometimes it won't, but it helps get around if they have the plugs in a weird place. This helps you with that. But you're able to charge your phone, your watch, your AirPods, all at one time. This is a game changer. Item number 11. Item number 11 also has to do with power. So picture your friends. They're out on an excursion. They're taking videos. They're taking photos. Next thing you know, their phone's dead. Well, they'll just reach into their bag, and this is so great because you can charge 1, 2, 3 things at a time. It has a USB and a couple USBs. Now, something they need to know when you give it to them, this has to also go, it cannot go in your checked luggage. It has to go on your carry-ons because it's a battery. This one can charge your phone 2 to 3 times. It's a good one. Let me say one more thing about it. If you're like me and you like to charge your phone next to you when you're sleeping, you can use this to charge your phone at night instead of trying to get a cord across the room. So this is a good backup plan for how do you get your phone charged. Item number 12, packing cubes. If they do not already have packing cubes, these are particularly helpful when you're on a cruise. For one thing, a lot of your things, you don't even have to take them out of your packing cube. You can just put them in the drawer on day one and you're done unpacking. They also comes with a bag that you can put your laundry in. I don't put all my laundry in here. I just put my underwear and socks to get it home. The rest of everything, when I'm cruising, I put it back in the closet or in a drawer because I don't want to fold a mixture of dirty clothes to get them home, because whatever goes in's got to come out, right? So the other thing that's nice about these is they come in a couple different colors. So I mix. Noah has his color, my husband, and I have my color. The one thing I would give you as a tip though, when you're packing, put half of your stuff in one bag and half of his stuff in one bag and half of your stuff and half of his stuff in the other bag. That way, if for some reason one of your bags doesn't get to your room, you have a change of clothes. Number 13. Number 13 is a backpack, a lightweight backpack that folds up small that can go in your luggage. So I usually actually carry this on my embarkation day, but if you want to have this separate in your bag, it's very lightweight. It has different pockets and areas, it's water resistant, and then it does have a waterproof part. So this would where you put anything you want to keep dry, or let's just say you're on a Caribbean cruise and you've got wet swimsuits, you'd keep them in there to keep everything else in the bag dry. So this is a good thing for any of your friends when they go on excursions on their cruise. Item number 14 is gonna fix a mistake that many first-time cruisers make, and that is another backpack, but this backpack is a travel backpack. So the mistake that they make is they check everything in their bags and they don't have anything with them. Why is that a mistake? Well, we were on a cruise, the people, their luggage ended up on a different ship. So what do I recommend they put in this bag? I recommend that they put their toiletries. I recommend that they have a packing cube with a day's worth of clothes for who's ever traveling with them. That way, if anything does happen to their luggage, they have this bag. What's nice about this bag too is that it'll fit under your seat, so it counts as a personal item when you go fly. Item number 15. Item number 15 is one of my favorite items from 2025 that I bought myself. This is an ocean blue water bottle. It comes in lots of colors. I just like this bright orange. So what's nice about it is it keeps cold drinks cold for 36 hours and hot drinks hot for 12 hours. And you can fill it using it that way, and then you can drink from it this way. It has a nice hook on it. So what's the mistake that those first-timer cruisers make? They bring water bottles that are too big. This one's the perfect size to fit in that backpack, right? And to bring along when they go on their excursions in the ports and not have to worry about lugging a super heavy, big water bottle. Or always using plastic water bottles. There's lots of filling stations throughout the ship, so having a reusable one is a good idea. So items 10 through 15 were our $20 to $50. Time for the splurge items. Here's my first splurge item, and I do love it. That is my Mixie carry-on bag. Why do I love it? Number one, it's a 20-inch bag. It's perfect, and it doesn't expand, which I like because that way they can't say, oh, it's too big. We have to take that and check it because I don't want them to do that. It rolls super easy. It's lightweight, so without anything in it, it doesn't weigh that much. It has a cup holder, and you can put like this Anchor power bank. You can hook it up inside there, and then you have a power bank here to charge your devices. So all of that adds up to a really good bag in my book. My second splurge item counteracts the mistake that cruisers make, and that is bringing what I call noculars. These things you can't see anything. If you give someone a good pair of binoculars, you're going to make their cruise even better because they'll be able to see those whales that are off in the distance, the bears on the shore when they're going through Glacier Bay. So if you want to add some sparkle to their cruise, get them a good pair of binoculars. They're on the top of my wish list. So there you have it, 16 items that solve real first-timer problems and help them out. To watch this video next. It's my ultimate guide to how to pack for your Alaska cruise. And even if they're not going to Alaska, I bet you they'll pick up a tip or two. Happy sailing!